Episode 65, Amusement Park Ride Oddities.
Alright, folks, let's talk about amusement park rides. They're supposed to be thrilling, exciting, and maybe even a little scary, right? But let's be real, there are some rides out there that are just plain weird. Take the Tilt-A-Whirl, for example. Who thought it was a good idea to spin people around in circles until they're dizzy and disoriented? And don't even get me started on the teacups. I mean, I get it, it's cute and all to spin around with your friends, but let's face it, we're all just trying not to hurl. Then there are the roller coasters. I mean, I love a good coaster as much as the next person, but have you seen some of the designs they come up with? You've got the ones that go straight up and then straight down like a giant U, and then you've got the ones that twist and turn so much you feel like you're going to fly right off the tracks. And let's not forget about the log flumes. Because nothing says fun like sitting in a giant wooden log and floating down a man-made river while getting soaked to the bone. Seriously, who comes up with this stuff? But despite all the oddities and quirks of amusement park rides, we keep coming back for more. Maybe it's the adrenaline rush, maybe it's the nostalgia of childhood memories, or maybe it's just the hope that this time, we won't lose our lunch. Either way, let's buckle up, hold on tight, and enjoy the ride, or at least try not to scream too loudly. Amusement park rides, oh boy. They're a strange breed, aren't they? I mean, think about it, what kind of person wakes up in the morning and says, you know what I want to do today? I want to strap myself into a metal contraption that spins around at 100 miles per hour until I feel like I'm going to puke. And yet, we all do it. We flock to these parks, we wait in line for hours, we pay outrageous prices for the privilege of being tossed around like rag dolls. Why? I have no idea. Maybe it's because we're all a little bit crazy. But you know what's even crazier than the rides themselves? The people who design them. I mean, who thinks up this stuff? Hey, let's make a roller coaster that goes upside down and backwards and sideways and inside out. And while we're at it, let's throw in a loop-de-loop, a corkscrew, and a death drop that makes your stomach drop out of your body. And then there are the names. Don't even get me started on the names. The Twister of Terror. The Mindbender. The Vomitron. Seriously, who comes up with this stuff? I feel like they're just trying to scare us at this point. But you know what the real oddity of amusement park rides is? The fact that we keep going back for more. Even when we know we're going to feel sick, even when we know we're going to regret it, even when we know we're going to be walking funny for the next week. We keep going back, because there's something about the adrenaline rush, the sense of danger, the feeling of being alive that we just can't resist. So next time you find yourself strapping into one of these death machines, just remember, you're not alone. We're all a little bit crazy. And hey, if you do end up puking, just think of it as a souvenir. It's not every day you get to say you left a piece of yourself at the amusement park. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to take a wild ride through the world of amusement parks and their rides. Amusement park rides are a weird thing, aren't they? You're paying good money to strap yourself into a contraption that spins you around, throws you up and down, and generally tries its best to shake loose every internal organ you have. And we all line up for it. I mean, you wouldn't catch me strapping myself to a mechanical bull on a normal day, but slap a Mickey Mouse logo on it and suddenly I'm game. And don't even get me started on the names of these rides. The Tilt-A-Whirl? Is that a real word? I feel like they just made it up by throwing a bunch of Scrabble tiles on the floor and picking the ones that sounded the most vomit-inducing. And then there's the Drop Tower, because what could be more fun than the sensation of plummeting to your doom? But my personal favorite has to be the roller coaster. I mean, who was the first person to look at a giant hill and go, you know what would be fun? If we put a rickety cart on that and sent people hurtling down at a breakneck speed. And yet, here we are, still screaming our heads off on these things. And let's not forget the joys of waiting in line. You spend hours inching your way towards the ride, only to finally get on and realize it was over in 30 seconds. And don't even think about trying to look cool on these things. I don't care how tough you are, you're going to scream like a baby when that coaster takes that first stomach-churning drop. But you know what? Despite all the oddities and absurdities of amusement park rides, there's still something undeniably fun about them. Maybe it's the rush of adrenaline, or the feeling of conquering your fears. Or maybe it's just the satisfaction of surviving a ride that was clearly designed to shake your fillings loose. Either way, there's no denying that amusement park rides are a strange and wonderful thing, and I for one am glad they exist.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny A. If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.